I had someone recently ask me to give my thoughts on this piece of news that they are going forward with Indiana Jones 5. And I just have to sit here and go, why? Why? This is from people.com. It's on various other websites. Harrison Ford, who is 77 years old. So by the time a script is even done, filming, the script is probably going to take months. The soonest it would start filming would be next year. And then you maybe have not 2021, 2022? Literally, you're going to have almost an 80-year-old Harrison Ford. Well, he'll be an 80-year-old Indiana Jones. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, because she's done such a bang-up job on Star Wars. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. If Bill Murray saying that for 2 hours, it would be better than any of the new Star Wars films that's come out in the past 10 damn years. And that's the Fat Jack. So Kathleen Kennedy says we're working away, getting the script where it wants to be, where we want it to be, and then we'll be ready to go. So like any other script, so no shit. Asked if Harrison Ford might reprise his role, Kathleen Kennedy said, yes, he's involved. It's not a reboot, it's a continuation. Harrison Ford cannot wait. Of course, because it's Harrison Ford's favorite character. It's his favorite character. He always talks highly of it. The complete opposite of Han Solo, where he never liked it. That's all it says. If you look up any news, it's not saying any release dates, any story ideas, anything of that nature. So that's why part of me is like, do I even want to talk about it? Because they've been talking about Indiana Jones 5 for a while. This comes from a guy that loves all 4 Indiana Jones films. I do. I love all 4 Indiana Jones films. The first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, is my favorite. Love Raiders of the Lost Ark. Then is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I really do like Temple of Doom. And you know what? I think the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is very underrated. I can watch that film. I have some nitpicks. I don't need CGI gophers. I don't need stupid CGI monkeys with stupid haircuts. You can easily make an edit, cut that stuff out, which I would actually love to see someone do, is do like another edit of the film. Cut out little stuff like that. But I never found it to be as bad as people made it out to be. Long ago I did a review defending the film. Because I'm going, why is this film considered so bad when you look at the litany, the library of terrible, mind-numbing, ass-scratching sequels that have butt-fucked their franchises to oblivion. From the new Star Wars to many of the fucking Terminator sequels to Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, if you want to consider AVP, The Predator, with a little fucking kid with a fucking Predator mask going trick-or-treating. Newt the Fridge. There's 85 fucking Newt the Fridge type moments in the Fast and Furious films. But not many people give a crap about that. Almost every Fast and Furious film has like 5 Newt the Fridge moments. At least the past couple of them have. Past 4 or 5 of them. No one is giving a shit. Indiana Jones about escapism. They're not realistic. I thought it was a fun scene. Crazy scene. But you'll see South Park and all these other fucking shows making fun of it. Fast and Furious, and I mean, maybe they have, but like all these other movies, all these other sequels. I tell you what, Indiana Jones respected the character. That character was respected more in Teen and Crystal Skull than any of the characters in the new Star Wars movies. People are like, oh, well, you're being stupid, you're being dumb. No, let's be serious about this. Honest about this. Look at the character. I'm talking about the character Indiana Jones in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He found out he was the father, and he became a loving father. Not a dickhead, not an asshole. He's like, no, you should be in school. And why did you quit school? Why did you stay in school? He fell in love back with Marion, who is my favorite of all the Indiana Jones love interests. Great ode to the first movie. They got married. They're finally together. You think they're going to do a stupid passing of the torch when Shia gets the hat? Indiana Jones goes, fuck that. He takes the hat, puts it on his head. It's like, no, I'm Indiana Jones. I'm always going to be Indiana Jones. And the theme plays off. That is the perfect fucking ending. That was a good way of playing against the cliche of, oh yeah, passing the torch, passing the hat. It's like, no, fuck that. This is mine. I loved that. Indiana Jones kicked ass. But that was 2008. 12 years ago now. Was it 2008? Was it older? I'm trying to think. When did Indiana Jones come out? The fourth one. For some reason I want to say 2008. I could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on that. But it was when Harrison Ford was in the 60s. Now he's almost 80. By the time this gets made, he might be 80 years old. I'm sorry. I love Harrison Ford. I love the Indiana Jones character. It's like I've been saying all this time. And then people got mad at me when I ranted about Lethal Weapon 5. Some people did. Some people didn't. Some people did. Oh, how dare you. I want to see Lethal Weapon forever. I'm like, that's cool. If you want to believe in that, if you want to go with that, that's cool, man. I'm not here to down on you with that. That's seriously cool. But just looking at it from my point of view, I see, on that, Danny Glover, almost, he's 70-something years old. Richard Donner directing, he's 90 years old. I know someone mentioned, well, what about Clint Eastwood? Clint Eastwood is not making action films in the vein of a Lethal Weapon or Indiana Jones or Die Hard. He's making dramas. Or maybe action, but they'll deal with historical aspects. Not big popcorn action with car chases. It's a different thing. It's a different format. And the guy is almost 80 years old. What is Indiana Jones going to do at almost 80 years old? And I don't want the character to be taken as a joke. That's what got me mad about the reception of Indiana Jones 4. So many people made fun of it. So many people called it crappy, dumb, stupid. Which I disagree with because I loved Indiana Jones 4. I did. But you're going to have that double or triple if this film ever gets made. Because you don't have people making fun of his age, you don't have people making fun of how he moves. Because I'm sorry, when you're 80 years old, you're only going to move a certain way. That's not me being mean. That's genes. Not fucking blue jeans, genetics. Not trying to be mean. Why do you think he had a limited role in Blade Runner 2049? I would love to have seen a bigger role. But it's like they knew, hey, he's a bigger, he's... I know that's what people want to say. Well, Matt, you like Blade Runner 2049. Blade Runner 2049 is the exception, not the rule. Blade Runner 2049 didn't have 2-3 other sequels since then. And even the original Blade Runner had action in it, but not as physical as an Indiana Jones movie. Which means either A, they're going to have someone else. It's not going to be Shia because he burned his bridges. Because he talked shit about Indiana Jones 4 after it came out. And then he went, ape shit with all this other stuff. Now it seems like he's calmed down, thankfully. Because I don't mind Shia as an actor. Because I like Disturbia, I like Eagle Eye. I liked him in Indiana Jones 4. I liked him in it. But he's not going to be back. So they're going to have someone else, and he's going to do all the heavy lifting. Even though it's called Indiana Jones. And that's the thing, Blade Runner was not called Deckard. It wasn't called Harrison Ford's character's name. This is literally called Indiana Jones. And is Indiana Jones really going to be able to do much at 80 years old? It's not me making stuff up. I don't understand this notion of wanting to see our heroes super duper old. I don't understand that. Please explain it to me. I don't get it. I don't need to see an old Rambo. I don't want to see an old John McClane, which I doubt they'll do that. They'll do probably a reboot or TV series or something on the fucking Disney Plus. Yeah, it's a plus because it's like a cross because it's a fucking vampire that sucks. That's what Disney Plus is. I'll talk about something about that later. Part of me thinks it's never going to happen. It's going to be one of those things that's talked about, it'll never come to fruition. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy producing, she did such a shit job on fucking Star Wars. I wouldn't be surprised it was a female that comes in. Was it'll be fucking Lara Croft? Yeah, no, different universe, different time period. A fifth Indiana Jones film, I'm sorry, is not needed. If you really have to do it, do an animated movie. Have Harrison Ford voice the character. Is that against the law? Why not do an animated movie then? Beautiful animation, whether CGI or old school animation. Hell, there was long ago, someone did like a test intro for a cartoon series with the Indiana Jones theme. Looked beautiful. Sadly, never got picked up. Why don't you do that and have Harrison Ford voice it? Why not do that? Because at least then you can have a younger Indiana Jones. You just need the voice. Granted, it would be a little bit different because Harrison's voice would sound much older than what the character looks like, but I think people will be willing to forgive that. But either way, if you look forward to Indiana Jones 5, please let me know why. And there's got to be something more than I'm a fan of Indiana Jones. I'm a fan of Indiana Jones. But I just don't understand what you're expecting from a fifth Indiana Jones film in which most of the world hated the previous one. Hated it. Still hate it. Still a list of worst sequels of all time. And I'm like, I can name 10 sequels in the past 2 years that have sucked more ass. I never thought Indy 4 was bad. I loved it when I first saw it. Still love it. Is it one of those things that I thought critics liked Indiana Jones 4, but one of those, it's cool to hate on it? Is that what it is? Yeah, then when this fifth film comes out and it sucks ass, then maybe be like, hey, Indy 4 wasn't too bad. Don't be fucking surprised that happens. Just saying. But I'll end it here. Fuck this bullshit. Thanks for watching. Take care. Fuck you, Kathleen Cuntity. Harrison Ford, I love you, man. Do an animated Indiana Jones cartoon. That little intro cartoon series, if I remember, I'll link it down below if I can find it. Do that. Have Harrison Ford voice it. Do a video game. There's been an Indiana Jones video game, but Harrison Ford hasn't voiced the character. I don't know why, if he loves Indiana Jones so much. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.